his moves on the ceiling. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding. Obviously, he's not doing that. He was trying to figure out, what do I remember about knight to e4?
absolutely. And it looks, this is like a reverse Kali or a reverse Stonewall where black already has the attack. I mean, you can go G5 here. This is a scary setup. Somebody said all games with 95 plus accuracy. Jeez, man.
That is amazing. I used to love this opening. I never played it in a tournament, but as white, James, my computer when I was 7 years old was an Excalibur. It was an actual computer. You had to move the pieces.
Oh, I
And
remember that.
they were,
Excalibur.
yeah, they were like the industry standard. But if you
Yeah.
played the Stonewall against it in this exact fashion and you moved your rook up and over, you won 100% of the time because it would just repeat the same
Wow.
moves. That's how bad computers were back then. So
Anyway,
I grew up thinking the Stonewall was just winning for white.
every time. So when you got it, you're like, oh, I'm just supposed to beat you. And then it didn't work like that.
Well, interestingly, I never once played d4 as white, so somehow it never translated over the board chess.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's good stories. And here, Amin is in the tank. He's like, Queen H5 is definitely a strong move. And you know, the engines are just how they laugh at us, right? Right now, the engine is just like, yo, it's equal, bro. Don't worry about anything. Just play H4, H4, or C5, and don't worry about it, man. You'll be fine, which is extremely hard to even think about or do. H4 is very committal, but I like it. I mean, it's very strange. King G2 and Rook H1 could be easy. Again, this knight, though. This knight is the best piece in the game.
Yeah, and taking it is always going to be hard because when f takes back, probably f takes, I'm not 100% sure, but then the knight has to go somewhere weird. The f file opens. That is, if black can ever get his other rook out. And
Yeah.
white has license to weaken his light squares because black's light squared bishop is traditionally his worst piece in the Stonewall setup.
Interesting. And a knight f4 from Amin. Nihal thinking G5 is what they consider. I like G5 and G4.
Yeah, seems pretty standard to me. And then
H5. I mean, this is like, yeah, that's really standard. G5 hit the knight. G4 hit the other knight. Queen H5 threatened me.
Yep. And if G5, there's no time for bishop takes E4 because when either pawn takes, then both. Wait. I'm sorry, I'm having an old man moment. James, if pawn G4, bishop takes knight, pawn takes F4 is probably the move. Oh, okay. This is before the knight was on F6.
Oh, before the knight was on F6. Okay.
Yeah. If black had played G5 right away
instead of this. Oh, he played H4. What you mean, like G5?
Yeah, I was just thinking if bishop takes E4, pawn takes F4, and then black is starting to rip open the position.
Oh, yeah, that's nasty. Yeah,
starting to. It's computer still says it's okay for white.
Oh, of course they do. That's insane. Yeah, it's equal, bro. It's like, what are you talking about? That's refresh.
Actually, I will say this, James. In that position, after white saved his bishop, you don't have to go back to it. But if you take on G3, white can play F takes G3, and then he can guard H2 really easily.
With the queen, yeah. With the queen and the rook files open. That would be nice. Get exactly what he needs here. He needs some space grabbing or something like that as well. Jeez. He did play H4 though. Amin is strong, very, very strong. Obviously, he found the H4 move and B5. They're both eating up some time here. Pawn takes C5. Nice move. Bishop C7, Rook B7 could be answered with, yeah, queen somewhere. Queen D8 is what he chose. Maybe threatening G5 again indirectly with the queen protection.
Welcome, everybody, to the quarterfinal, the final quarterfinal of the 2021 Chess.com Junior Speed Chess Championship, sponsored by Chess Kid. Big day on the Chess.com TV airwaves, because right after this match, we will have PogChamps 4's continuation. I believe that began yesterday. I was enjoying the sunshine, but today, that storm Ida is coming up for me. I hope all my friends in Louisiana and the Gulf are safe. Stay inside if you have power. Let's watch PogChamps. But back to our match here. Nihal has 3 wins and 2 draws and has a pretty commanding 4-1 lead over Amin Tabatabai.
Absolutely. And that's a 4-1 lead with 2 draws, not like, oh, I lost the game. So, you know, he actually still has not lost the game. And this is, you know, coming up 25 minutes. This would be, think about that, right? The strength you have to be to not lose a game against a very strong grandmaster in 1 hour of back to forth chess and blitz games. He hasn't lost yet. At least there have been some positions where he was slightly worse and the men missed some things, obviously. but that's the whole nature and beauty of the game anyway, is that happens every game, no matter who you are. Stuff, things like that happen. So very impressive
Yeah.
from Nihal.
And Neil has done even better in the games where he's been the aggressor. Game 1 and 5, he won both those games. Recall game 1, he had that very scary H-file attack that brought him the W. Here he's
Oh, yeah.
going for his second H-file attack. So he's been equally at home in defensive positions and in positions where he is completely Mikhail Tall's cousin, brother, nephew. whatever.
Right. Exactly right. Late cousin on the mother side. Correct. That's right. Yeah. G5, pawn takes, knight takes. This should be two. Whoa. This, it feel like you're getting mated. I can't like from black side. Look at this. I don't know. This is like the shape of an L, like a knight. It's weird how these knights are like this. You never see
Yeah.
this. You never
Even if
see
you
this.
even if you don't get mated, if you get to some endgame, the bishop on b2 is going to be worse than black's bishop on c8, because at least the bishop on c8 can go to a6.
Get this,
Um,
Mike. Bishop a6. Oh
I was
my
just gonna,
goodness.
yeah, love it. Good spot, James.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so let's go through this. Knight takes knight. Do you have
Uh,
anything better than bishop takes bishop? Do you have to take the bishop, or can you play queen takes and go for some obscure mate?
That's exactly what I'm looking for. I think I can do this.
Let's
Is
go
that-
for it. Let's have some fun. Doesn't
that's
cost us
mate.
anything.
Yeah. Because if you take here, I have mate, right? No?
I thought you had to take the knight first and play queen h5 and play more slowly.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're
I
right. So
think take knight. I assume he takes back with the e.
Queen
Then you play queen over, and we hope this is mate. Ah, computer says we're not horrible.
five. This is nuts. I'm getting
Yeah.
material, but it's not mate yet. Oh, just take it with the queen. Wow, I had to go king e3.
Yeah, but you pick off a clean rook, which means now
Queen.
you're attacking with an extra exchange.
Yeah, and you can't say like, "Oh, I'm fine. I should win this." Like, no one's saying that is right. You're like, "How did I get this position?" And he's still thinking. Yeah, Nihal is like in the tank right now. Oh wait, hold on. We have a move. Maybe he moved.
He
Where did he
didn't
go?
play. He didn't play bishop a6.
Oh, he didn't play bishop a6. Okay. You put 94, it's 95. So in fact, here, black can play. Oh man, there's so many things going on. Takes and queen h5.
This reminds me of King's Indian defenses, where once you get your queen to the H file, you win.
Yeah.
You often sack a bunch of stuff just to get the
Get that.
queen there. But the
Yeah.
G3 pawn is annoying. Okay. Now he can't get rid of the knight on F4 quite as easily without his dark squared bishop. So he's going to go for a sack on E3, and then he's going to take on G3. The F2 pawn is overworked.
Yeah.
How do you take advantage of it? I don't know. The rook on B3 is guarding E3. Maybe you just play knight takes F2. Maybe that's the key cruncher.
I'm still, oh, that's why it's not mate. I was trying to sack my rook on H1, play queen H6 and queen H2. Rook H2 wins on the spot here. Bishop D3 was not a move at all by
Okay.
far.
Rook H2, and then you just
On
put the
the
queen.
spot.
You
And
put the queen behind the rook, you're saying.
Is it correct? I think
Ah.
that's right. Let me actually see. If rook H2, you take, maybe, can I just go here anyway?
You
He's
need
covering
to,
H1. Okay,
yeah,
so
you need to get
takes.
rid of that light squared bishop, but
And now like how you boxed in, like, I mean, this is just like, what do you do? Like, and I
It
got
is-
rid of this.
such a weird tactic, James, and I'll tell you why. You know how they say in chess when you're fighting for a win and the position changes, you have to
Mhm.
recalibrate your brain.
Yeah.
For the last 10 moves, black has been trying to put the queen in front of the rook. Now he has to figure out to put the queen behind the rook, and he found it. He played rook
did.
H2.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, and it's like on E4, and this is the position. This is the live position here. So Queenie, can I just, is this it? Rook check, check. Yeah, there we go, big dog. I see you out here. Oh, he might have to go King G2. Okay. Okay, that's all right. All right. Well, then we'll go back then. Queen H6 you. Since you're gonna do that. Oh, Bishop A6. Oh my goodness.
It was just waiting.
Oh
And
my goodness.
Nihal
This is a
shuffles in
family
his
channel.
chair. He was waiting for that shot.
Wow. Bishop A6. Don't do that to that. Wow. I can't believe he hit him like that. Bishop A6. Man, this is a family channel.